Why would you take the sick people with the hantavirus off of the cruise ship and take them to all corners of the earth? Why not just keep them on the ship while they're sick so they can heal there, get better, get rid of the virus, and then let them leave? Because you already have them in a perfect quarantine. But that isn't even the weirdest part about all of this. We have another time traveler on X who predicted the entire thing. He posted this, look at the date, 2022. He said in 2026 we will have hantavirus. In 23 Corona ended. I'd argue it ended a little bit earlier than that, or it didn't even happen. But now we have this whole new thing. And how did he know? That was 4 years ago. And it was just a few days ago where we had another time traveler who posted Cole Allen. It was his only post, Henry Martinez, involved in some time travel study. And then this guy named Cole Allen tries to assassinate the president. Now, my whole theory for this hantavirus thing is it has to do something with Antarctica and what is beyond the ice wall, because that cruise ship was south of Argentina, very close to Antarctica. And I think that something must have gone through either the Serpent's Gate or one of the other 4 gates that surround or inside of the ice wall. And this virus must have come from one of these other continents that exist beyond the ice wall.
Severe. I mean, this one, it killed millions. It was awful. We got the vaccine. Actually, President Trump's leadership was a factor in getting that out quickly. And so when I spoke to him, I said, okay, here's some other medical innovations.
Do you want me to tell you what's weirder than Bill Gates telling you that there's going to be another pandemic coming that's worse than COVID? Well, it's this, an episode of The X-Files where they literally told you 20 years ago exactly what was going to happen with the hantavirus. Listen to this.
Are you familiar with the hantavirus, Agent Mulder?
Yeah, it was a deadly virus spread by field mice in the southwestern United States several years ago.
According to the newspaper, FEMA was called out to manage an outbreak of the hantavirus. Are you familiar with what the Federal Emergency Management Agency's real power is? FEMA allows the White House to suspend constitutional government upon declaration of a national emergency. Think about that. What is an agency with such broad sweeping power doing managing a small viral outbreak in suburban Texas?
You're saying it wasn't such a small outbreak?
No. I'm saying it wasn't the hantavirus.
Well, what was it? What was it?
When we were young men in the military, your father and I were recruited for a project. They told us it was biological warfare or a virus.
What killed those men?
We have no context for what killed those men, or any appreciation of the scale at which it'll be unleashed in the future.
A plague?
The plague to end all plagues, Agent Mulder. A silent weapon for a quiet war. The systematic release of an indiscriminate organism for which the men who will bring it on still have no cure. They've been working on this for 50 years. While the rest of the world have been fighting crooks and commies, these men have been secretly negotiating a planned Armageddon.
Negotiating with whom?
I think you know.
Wait, hold on. 100 people fall ill on a Florida-bound cruise of the norovirus? Not 33? And well, out of the 3,116 passengers, guess how many were sick? That's right, 3.3%. Like the other day when I showed that 3 states were monitoring for the hantavirus. 3 states and 3 passengers were evacuated. Oh, and it confirmed 33 cases across the 4 corner states. Oh, and did you see the other day also when I said that Spirit Airlines was closed down after 34 years, but when I took a closer look, when it was shut down at 3 o'clock on May 2nd, May 2nd, 5-2 or 5 minus 2 is 3. And when you look to see how long it actually had been open from May 29, 1992 till May 2nd, 2026, well, it was 33 years, 11 months, and 3 days, or 33.33. 11 times 3 is 33. But don't you worry, they're saving Spirit Airlines. They raised $300 million. Well, I wonder if it's closer to 3,300. Well, look at that. They actually raised $337 million. 33. And they're going to run their business model now like the Green Bay Packers. Have you ever seen Green Bay's logo? You know, the big old G? Kind of reminds me of this one. You know, the G in the Freemason logo? The 3 Masons who not only love the G, but the number 33, because there's 33 degrees of Freemasonry. There's an interesting book written once called 33 Degrees of Deception. There was also an interesting that happened 6 years ago. Maybe you remember.
33 Pennsylvanians who have tested positive for COVID-19.
Today we have 33 cases.
There were 33 new cases.
The state of Minnesota today reported 33 new COVID-19 related deaths.
There are 33 confirmed cases in Arkansas.
That's the largest single-day increase so far, raising the total to 33.
33.
There were 33.
If you haven't figured it out yet, they're lying to you and they use the TV to do it. I just typed 33 in the news and look at this. 33% tax hike. 33 points by Jalen Brunson to take a 3-0 lead in Game 3. Yeah, sure, sports aren't fake and rigged and gay. NBA playoffs, highest viewership in 33 years. And if you don't know why 33, well, because these guys are the minions of the Third. And who are the Third? Well, the dragon, known as Satan the Deceiver, he was thrown down to the earth, and his angels were thrown down in here with him. And well, 0.33333 is a third, kind of like the amount of stars or angels that Satan, the deceiver of the world, took down here. And they use the fake news to cause you to be fearful and frightened, so you listen to them when they advise you on the TV. It's a direct attack on the spirit because they want you thinking you're evolved chimps spinning on a ball in endless space instead of a divine, heavenly, spiritual being here for an experience. They can control you if they convince you otherwise. But it's time we all take our power back, and I'm trying to help us all do that. Of course, all this for entertainment purposes. I'm sure all the 3s are just a coincidence. And we're definitely not in a spiritual war, in a spiritual realm against a bunch of fallen angels. And if you think I'm crazy, go watch the past several months of my videos. Have a lovely day. Entertainment only.
Beekeepers are given all resources, empowered to act on their own judgment, outside the system.
Sure you want to do this, honeybee?
Liam. Are you okay, sweetheart?
I heard something last night.
Really? What did you hear?
Footsteps.
Excuse me, do you know anything about the cage?
No, I've lived there for a long time.
Are all the villagers superstitious?
They say that's the witches.
Mum, what's that on your arm? Looks like a bite mark.
Isabella, what's wrong?
There's somebody hanging right behind you. Evil happening in this house.
So what can we do? Is there an exorcism?
Perhaps with a normal haunting. But the cage, which is now your home, she's a particular brand of evil.
Conquer the spirits of the wicked dead. Kill the weak and the evil spread. Revenge the witch's blood that's shed. Let the Lamia rise and the night turn red.